Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Shriya Tian Arimathea. And if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and on my current videos. First and foremost, let me say, let me stop before I even go on. Thank you for my Patreons. Thank you for those that have been pioneers with me since the beginning of my channel. Your contributions, your love, your purchases for my rituals, for my psychic readings, for my shamanic healings, whatever form, whatever role you have played in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am practicing gratitude. Okay. And that is the first and foremost thing that I wanted to get out there. Second of all, it's 3:33 a.m. And it is no coincidence. I do not believe in coincidences. That spirit woke me up out of my sleep so I can get this message out to the collective. Now, I want to let you guys know I really take so much pride into my work and what I do. And I'm going to have to start doing things differently though, because they're removing and taking some of my videos down, okay? Which means they're watching my channel. So a lot of the information that I used to give out for free, you guys are going to have to either go to my Patreon and pay for a monthly membership to get those deep, knee deep informations for your ascension, because I there's an old saying, if you can't beat them, join them. I can't jeopardize my channel getting taken down because I'm trying to help people for free. Okay? Um, it doesn't, how can I say this? Spirit, give me the words to say so the viewers on my channel can understand what I'm trying to convey here. I'm going to have to stop giving away so much and saying certain things because, as I told you guys, my channel is being watched and they done took down two of my videos. Two of my videos in one day? I I barely get two videos taken down in a year, let alone twice in a day. And I can't be stupid, you guys, because I'm trying to help people. It doesn't make sense. So, although I love helping people, there should be some type of form of compensation for the information that I give, because I know that no one has the information that I have because there's not a lot of gatekeepers. There's a lot of chosen ones, there's a lot of light workers, healers, witches, brujas, whatever you fall in line at. But I'm above all of that. I am an occultist. And not only that, I know who I am. I'm not just a regular human being. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into the angel number 333, because this is a message that your angels is trying to get to you right now before I even start channeling and doing my transmission on what the Most High want me to share with you all. Okay? And I hope that you guys understand and understand where I'm coming from. With the information that I give, it should be compensated. It should be paid for. No one is given information like this. Okay? All right. So, the spiritual awakening 333 can be a sign that right now you may be experiencing a Kundalini rising. If you are experiencing such, I recommend you start doing Kundalini yoga. Kundalini, when it starts to rise, if it's not directed in the right place, can cause you all kind of harm. Physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. Take it from someone who has had more than one Kundalini risings, because I didn't know what to properly do. That's why I had more than one. You're only supposed to have one Kundalini awakening. I've had several because I was ignorant to what my body was going through spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Okay? Now, 333 is also associated with creativity, intuition, and femininity. Right now, the divine feminine has already rose. She's not rising anymore. She's already in her power. She's already a goddess. Okay? No more divine feminine rising. No more. That went out with 2023. All right? So, since you are a goddess, you have to carry yourself in that light. You have to act as such. 333, or let's just say for the sake of time, triple three is here for guidance. It can be a sign from your angels, and it can be a reminder to maintain a positive outlook on life. Leave anything in the past, you guys. Leave it all behind, because it's not going to serve you where you're going, where you're headed, in the direction in which you're heading in. Okay? Triple three can be a sign of luck or change in your career, success, ambition, or focus. And you could be getting redirected right now. Okay? Triple three is about balance. Okay? Your angels are telling you that you need to find more balance in your life because things are imbalanced right now. Triple three is a good sign for your love life, especially if you're single. And if you're in a relationship, it's a good sign for you too. It can mean that through communication, you will be able to take this relationship or that relationship to the next level. Triple three is asking you to trust. Okay, it can encourage you to trust yourself first and foremost, and then put that thought into your choices and forgive yourself. This is one of the things that is a criteria in order for you to enter into this new world order. This new world order is not from man, but it is from the Most High. If you want to go to the Most High's banquet, you have to love yourself. You have to forgive yourself for the mistakes that were meant for you to make in order for you to gain the lesson. And stop beating yourself up because things did not turn out the way that you wanted them to turn out, the way that you wanted them to. It turned out exactly the way that it was supposed to. Some lovers come and some lovers go. And when it's time for us to no longer have a physical connection, trust and believe that there's another connection that supersedes the one you lost. It's that plain, it's that simple. Detach. Detachment is definitely an art, just like communication. As a matter of fact, detachment is nonverbal communication. You're still communicating with the body language and the silence. And last but not least, personal growth. When you see triple three, that's a sign of your personal growth. So, just to recap everything, the 333, when you see it on a digital clock or on license plates or wherever you go, it encourages you to set plans into action and to let your personal strength be the guide to trust yourself and put thoughts into your choices. Now, listen, you guys, you have until March the 20th to sign up for my Patreon, and not only sign up for my Patreon, but to win a Mercedes GLE 2024. Okay? What are you waiting on? Brand new whip? Beginning of the year? Before the summer get here? And all because you signed up for my Patreon? And each level that you sign up for, you get an entry. Okay? Trust me, you will not regret it. I don't know why no one is signing up for the Patreon because, baby, before I even had a Patreon and I was doing extendeds, people were coming into union with their twin flames because they were doing the exercises on the other side. Okay? Here's where you get the reading when I start doing readings again. Source hasn't put it on my heart yet to do them. I want to. I really do, but I have to be obedient. Because right now, you guys need to get your shift together. And finding out things about your person is just a distraction right now. Okay? And, there's a loving order Mother, Father, God has in place. And I'm not going to rock the boat. I'm not even going to go there. Okay, so now that we've got all of that out the way, let's lean into the signs of the time and the things that are going on around us. Okay, I live in the state of Texas. Um, the Divine Mother guided me here. The more and more that I am here, the more and more I feel a deep sense of connection to Mother, Father, God. I don't feel separated from the earth anymore like I used to. I don't feel separated from the stars, the sun, or the moon because I realize all of those things are God. I am a goddess manifested in the flesh. So, yesterday, and I wanted to do this video yesterday, but divine timing, right? I just couldn't get it out because I was so occupied with doing the things that I had to do. So, I, with that being said, I didn't get a chance to upload this video until now. That's the reason why Mother, Father, God awakened me out of my sleep. Okay? But as of yesterday, Texas, the governor, Abbott, stood 10 toes down, toe to toe against the government. First state that has ever done that. And I really wouldn't even be surprised if I saw next Texas not even identifying as being a part of the United States. Okay? Because this system is crumbling, it's going down. And I really got to be careful, you guys, on the things that I say now. Because I don't want my channel to be shut down. And I have to walk their walk and talk their talk. But if you come to my Patreon, I will tell it all. I will give you all. Because that will give me the extension to have the floor to say what I need to say. But one thing I want to talk to you guys about is the eating of meat. If you are a meat eater, and I'm not singling you out because you're eating meat, I'm telling you because something is happening in the ethers, on the earth, and in the cosmos. And if you are in a low density body, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it to the banquet of the Most High. Okay, real lies, real lies, real lies. We've been told for years that meat was protein, it was good protein, it was good for the body. It actually is not. As a matter of fact, it's hard to even decompose in a body. Unless you're drinking, if it's beef, red wine, it will not digest. It takes up to 7 years to digest. Can you imagine walking around with food that you ate 7 years ago? And then we wonder why we're sick. Justice is being brought up, you guys. Justice is being brought up for all the chosen ones. So remain grounded. Get you some grounding crystals. One that I have right now is the Maryland. It's called the Maryland or the Indigo Grabo. Same stone, different names. I have to have a high vibrational stone, you guys. I moved above just the quartz crystals and the rose quartz and the amethyst. Now I have Lemurian seed, apatholite, Indio Grabo. Those are the stones that I'm working with now because I am in higher consciousness. And the more you raise your consciousness, the more you're going to need more spiritual tools. And this is the reason why you should come and join me on the other side on my Patreon so you know what tools to use for you and where you are on your ascension. Right now, I'm here to aspire, inspire until I expire. I have a long way to go, baby. It will not be no time soon, I will tell you that. Okay? Right now, you're being called to just come into just being. Just be. You're here just to witness all that is. To come into being of your God and your goddess self. Don't have any fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Or fake everything and run. But you know what you can do? One, don't run. Face everything and rise. Rise to your divinity. Okay, that is inside of you. When you were born, God was born. God was born within you. God has never left you. When God said, I will never leave you nor forsaking you, God stood true to those words. There's something that's going on with the sun. The second sun is here, you guys. I hope you notice. And when it gets visibly to where we can see the two suns with our own two eyes, there will be an internet blackout. Because they don't want, just like the thing that happened at the mall in Florida, they don't want all of us to witness this all at the same time. Because, see, we couldn't witness that because that was in a specific location. This is going to be in the sky for all to see. So be prepared for an internet blackout. That's the real reason. Okay? You got this beef that's going on between Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. Do not get distracted with that shit. Okay? The grids are going to go down, you guys. We may lose power. So be prepared. If we lose power, do you have candles? Are you stocked up on candles? I know I am. Are you stocked up on being able to filter your own water instead of going to the store and buying cases and cases of tap water? I'm just saying, you guys, it's always darker before the dawn. It's always darkest before the dawn, you guys. You know, be prepared. I'm not saying go out here and buy all this astronaut food, this silly muff. Excuse me. Sorry, God. Be prepared. Grow your own food. Start homesteading. Start saving the seeds from your tomatoes, your avocados, and grow your own food if you can. I'm telling you, I've never been wrong. When that stupid virus hit, I told you guys 2 weeks later they were going to put us on, you know what? LD. You guys know what that stands for. Because I'm being very careful on how I move and what I say. Um, just so you know, for your information only, I have been really busy developing courses and activations for the divine feminine and the divine masculines. These divine activation kits, they include blended oils, sprays, and audio meditation and visualization. Okay, I've not set a price on it yet, but I do have them. And once I get my website out, I will put it up so you guys can purchase it. It doesn't matter if you're in separation or if you're together. It helps regardless. You need it in order for us to be where we need to be collectively. Okay? I don't know what I did, but I slept on my shoulder wrong and it hurts so bad. Oh, God. So I'm just rubbing my shoulders right now. Another service that I'm going to offer is a past life regression meditation. So you can have it on audio. Not everyone can afford to come and visit me in person, and I get that. So I've heard you, I've heard your request. I've received emails about doing a past life regression on audio. And I haven't yet put a price on that one either because think about it. If I give you that on audio, you can continue to keep using that every time you want to go to a past life. So I got to make it affordable, but I also want to make it a reasonable price as well. Okay. I also have some protocols that I put together for the solar shift. Okay. It's called Solar Shifting Coaching. I have gotten downloads. My angels have been working with me. I've been going to the Astros and going to all of these classes so I can make sure you have what you need in order to make this shift. Because you're either going to shift in or you're going to shift out. There's no in between, okay, when it comes to this divine shifting. I'm also going to be offering a energy healing masterclass where we have our webinars and we have group meditations and things of that nature. I'm also going to be helping people to develop their intuitive skills and abilities. We have psychics, but there's not a lot of good psychics. There's not a lot of psychics that are really accurate when it comes to their readings. And the YouTube channel is just it's a swarm of psychics now. It's hard to tell who's real and who's not. And I'm a damn psychic, and I don't even know who's real and who's not. Okay? But learn to read for yourself. Remember, you're here to rise in your God and goddessship. Your godship and your goddessship. That's what you're here for. hmm So we need these advances right now because you guys, no one's coming to save you. No one's coming to save you. Nobody. We got to get rid of these religious thinkings and this religious system. I heard someone say today that I was listening to something as I was falling asleep, but it's crazy because I woke up. That's how I got woke up when they were like, Islam is the most pristine religion. Our religion was man made. My God. All of it. Ain't nothing pristine about no religion. I thought that Hinduism was a good religion and I needed assistance in a certain area of my life, and the priest blocked me. Yeah. And that outdates Islam. Okay? And I used to revere that religion over any religion. But I don't. Man will disappoint you, but God would never. Okay? Stop looking to man for the answers because if man had the answer worldwide, we would have peace. But we don't have that yet. But it's coming. Okay? Things are about to be rattled up and shaken up. The solar energies are so strong that it's going to be green energy coming from up under the ground because of the planet alignments, you guys. And when that new sun come in, oh baby, that's when the show's gonna be on the road. We're getting to a place now where we can govern ourselves. We've always been able to do it. Do you see in the animal kingdom one animal that everybody's following? No, they doing their own shit. And even though their consciousness is not as high as ours, in a way it is. Because at least they have enough common sense that no one is their leader. That God and nature is the same thing and not separate. Follow nature. Look at nature. This is what God told me a long time ago when I was in religion. God told me, look at nature, Tyann. And I finally said one day, I said, God, nature don't have a Bible. He said, exactly my point. Look at nature. Nature has all the answers to life's deepest, profound questions. Get in the forest, get near the trees. I have trees all around me. When I was sunbathing today, I was around at least 20 trees, laying on the ground on my yoga mat, absorbing all of the goodness from the ground, from the mother, and from the son, the father. Okay? We have to get back into nature. Things are warming up around us. We're going into the spring. Winter is falling and shutting away. So, if it's permissible for you, get in nature. Okay? I don't even like bugs. I don't even like being outside. It was a fly that was bothering me the whole freaking time. And I finally told him, I said, Fly, if you don't shoot, I'm trying to enjoy myself. And you irritate me. And he left. We need to use the tools that God has left us for our ascension. Okay? The love frequency is very important, you guys. Just like I was telling you guys on the onset of this video, forgive yourself. We are so quick to forgive others that we forget to forgive ourselves. Okay? You're going to start seeing this green stuff that I was telling you about with your visual eyes. It's coming. This is the reason why we need to stay aware. We need to stay in our highest frequencies. I've been drinking this tea to help me to kind of wean myself off of alcohol, and it is working. Like, I hate alcohol. I hate it. Like, it don't even taste right. Um, I'll give you the name of it on the other side on my Patreon channel. Okay? They don't want everybody to be speaking about this stuff globally. This is why you got all these distractions. Okay? It's not going to be quote unquote a blackout. It's going to be a flake out. There's going to be heart sentient beings that the military and the police are going to try to shoot at, and nothing will happen to these beings because guess what? They're not from this dimension. Get prepared to see a lot of military on the streets. You're going to see a lot of military on the streets. Okay? And this is what I'm here for. I'm going to help you guys with the art of sun shifting and how to harness that solar energy and how to store it in your body so you can have energy or access to energy at all times, especially when the grids go down and there's no light. Very important. Another thing is I'm going to help you sun shift during this transformation we're all going through and how to explore and embrace the change. And then I'm going to give you a deeper understanding and overstanding of sun shifting and the solar dynamics and why you must shift. And then I'm going to give you some sun shifting practices for personal empowerment, aka rituals. What herbs, what crystals to use, what flower essences to use, because you're going to need those, all three. And even what color of candles. You're going to find this out on the other side. You have to join my Patreon to get this information. And if you are in my Divine Matrix class, you're going to get that information at no additional cost. I'm including it inside the Divine Matrix class. It's $399.99. And I do accept payment arrangements. Okay? Payment arrangements is allowed even through my PayPal. So if you want to make a payment arrangement, set up the payment arrangement in PayPal. Okay? It's already going to be done for me in you, and we don't have to worry about keeping up. All right, you guys, that's it. That's all. Thank you so, so much for um, tuning in and chiming in. It's 4:11. That's my cue. Namaste.